Good evening, everybody. If you cannot hear me, please put it in the chat because the tech goblins are among us. That being said, hello and welcome to the New Age Geeks channels. If you're new here, we're building an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates, a sober D&D campaign set in the critical role world of Exandria, following our adventuring party, the Fists of Fate. That being said, I would love to welcome the rest of our amazing cast. Good evening, cast.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hello, everybody, and just a gentle reminder that the New Age Geeks includes more than just us up here on the screen. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and your participation in this community that we are building together. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you can. Just make sure to subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels and join our Discord, where you'll find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah.
Love you, Sarah.
And chat rooms with the cast and other members of this growing community. Another reminder is that the best way to help us out is with engagement. So we'd really appreciate if you'd watch the video all the way through, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that these platforms know to share us with everybody else. Beyond that, we have posts going up on Twitter, on Instagram, and TikTok. So if you are on those platforms, make sure to give us a follow for more geeky goodness.
If you're already paying for Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime absolutely free. And that scores you a free 1-month subscription to the channel of your choosing. Every month you will need to go in and resubscribe to that channel, or a new one. But it's a small price to pay to not have to pay a price at all. So use that on us. This month, Twitch is bringing in a bonus round, where some of your favorite benefits and discounts of September return. But they've added a few extra perks you should be aware of. From December 13th to January 2nd, you'll get 25% off all recurring subs site-wide. From December 27th to January 2nd, 25% of all single-month gifts subs site-wide. And from December 13th to December 20th, they've introduced Bit Bonus. Twitch will cheer 10% on top of all cheers, 300 bits or more, as usual. Check out their details page for their full list and Q&A. And since it is the season of giving, if you find yourself in a giving mood, you may do so via subscriptions on Twitch, both for yourself and gifted to others, the tip feature here on Twitch, the cheer feature using bits. We have a merch shop with dozens of choices for you to buy things for yourself or your loved ones, and we even have a Patreon for you to subscribe to. Lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor, reach out to us directly via our Instagram page to begin those discussions.
And as always, if you enjoy the music we have going, I was so good on the first half and it just fell apart.
You had it.
I was locked in. If you enjoy the music we have going here on Forging, is this sentence just messed up? We highly recommend checking out the SonCraft bot. The SonCraft bot allows you to play open source, community selected music and soundscapes directly from your Discord server. With just a few clicks, whether you're playing with friends or streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their pro-level subscription, you get their playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, access to 40-plus music genres and 20-plus soundscape types, global genre selections, and 2 premium Discord servers, all for just $10 a month. But using our referral link, you get $2 off your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite the SonCraft bot of your choosing to your server, then just hit play and let SonCraft take care of the rest. That all being said,
And that was a lot to say.
it's a lot of words. Words are tough, though. That all being said, the nominations for the Gamehers Awards have opened up. So if you love all of our femme creators on this channel, we would love it if you can go ahead and nominate them for any of the awesome awards that they're going to be giving out. That is the Gamehers Awards. So go ahead and check out their website for how to, nominate a creator, and hopefully you'll nominate some of our creators, and we can get some of our amazing femme creators on this award show. Let me see. What else do we have? What do we got going on next week?
So Christmas, we are restreaming our last year's Christmas one-shot
Really?
as a cozy little thing to keep everybody uh, warm and comfortable on their evening. And then on Wednesday, we will be having Queer and Present Danger at the usual time.
Okay. Spell Shots has been canceled for tomorrow, from what I understand. Jeremy's dealing with a little international sickness travel things. So if I'm able to, I'm going to try and pull an interview out of my butt for tomorrow. I will keep you guys posted if I'm able to make that happen. No promises. That being said, anything else I'm missing, everyone?
Yeah, I don't know if I want something from your butt, Joe.
Listen, I keep it clean. Keep it tight.
Who does?
All right. I think we're ready to dive into tonight's episode of Forging Fates. And we're back. Okay, so picking up where we last left off, the team having finally entered into the Dawn Mist Pines and making connection with an Arakakra who claimed to be a druid of the Dawn Warden Circle, their name being...
Weird way to phrase that.
Yeah. Their name being Aliana, because there's a lot of weird names in this druid circle that all kind of sound the same. They were brought to the actual the Dawn Warden tree, where they met the head druid named Alondra, and were given a vision of this opening inside the forest that led to the elemental plane of Earth. Upon seeing this, the brutality of the situation was made clear to them as the wolves who Alondra was showing the vision of were crushed by stone from what appeared to be another druid who you came to find out their name being Gathok, as he was strung up with vines protruding in and out of his body between a set of large trees at the head of this fissure in the ground. From there, the team met one of the bodyguards of Alondra, Thorn, who was a burly half-orc, and they kind of begin to make their way and try to rest for the night, having taken some damage on their way here from some of these vine creatures that had infiltrated the forest and infected some of the denizens of it. As you all hunted, gathered some meat, gathered some vegetables, enjoyed your dinner, and began to set watch, a conversation between Gormrog and Bramble progressed, in which he took a firm stance on Clover's behalf to try and ensure that his friend Clover was protected. Clover, having the ears of a rabbit and can hear everything in a 10-mile radius, overheard this conversation, and upon the end, getting Gormrog alone for a moment, had some choice words for him. Eventually, Whisper was grabbed and brought back to Alondra's home, where Alondra helped Whisper learn how to focus her wild shape a bit more, unlocking the form of the bear as a more permanent ability of hers. As Whisper exited out, and began to settle down for the evening. Eventually, the village was attacked by more of these vine creatures denying you all a long rest in the process. And as you were able to eventually repel the attack, you saw that Elena was laid out on the ground with vines pushing through their skin, seemingly corrupting them with a similar infection that had seemingly spread throughout the rest of the forest. Am I missing anything? The vision for Finnick, I believe, was the episode before that, correct?
The only thing you missed is I was playing soccer.
You're playing what?
Soccer. I was playing kickball with
Yes,
the kids.
played a little kickball with some kids.
That's it.
I think that's everything. All right, so that being said, picking up where we last left off, as you all begin to gather around Eliana, you see the vines begin to push up around, like through her skin. You see them growing beneath the surface, pushing feathers out of their place. You see as each vine kind of moves up, it de-feathers that area, and you see the feathers kind of fall to the ground as this bulge of vine pushes under her skin, eventually
Gross.
running up and like popping out of her cheek before wrapping around and diving back into her flesh.
Can I try and place a hand on her to cast protection from evil and good? I don't know.
Okay, go ahead and give that a try.
I will. So, one willing
Guidance.
creature I touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Creatures of those types have a disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. But if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws.
Okay. That being said, she's going to go ahead and make another saving throw.
Guidance.
Okay, gives her a D4.
Yeah.
I don't have a D4. I have every other die but a D4.
You want me to roll a d4 for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 3.
Okay. You see the vines kind of begin to burn as they protrude from her skin and like begin to smoke off. I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw as you touch her.
Shit.
Ooh.
Guidance.
Wow,
Can I
that-
cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I'm
no.
gonna need that guidance. 15.
Okay. You feel one of the vines kind of begin to try and pierce through your skin before you resist it, and it kind of snakes along your wrist for a moment before it kind of burns off as the protection from good and evil spell that you've casted cuts it off at its roots. You see her body begin to return to scarred now, but normal as the vines burn out of her flesh.
Ugh.
Is she breathing? Is she still alive?
You look at her, and her breathing is far more shallow, but she does appear to be alive still.
Okay. I'll just use 5 points from my lay on hands pool. So
Okay.
she gains 5 HP back.
Actually, that's a solid point. How's everybody looking?
I'm fine.
Cece, can you do me a huge favor and just make sure your input on your mic is right, because you keep cutting in and out.
Okay. I'm fine. How is everybody else?
Good.
It could be better, but
I'm fine.
How's Gormrog looking?
On a scale of 1 to 57, I'm about a 34.
Gotcha. Um, looking around, is there anybody near us?
Someone got echo there. Say that one more time, Cece.
Looking around, is there anybody near us?
You saw Thorn begin to take a lot of the denizens of this clearing out into the woods deeper. You see Alondra up towards her small hut with several bodies now of these vine creatures strewn about her, but she seems relatively untouched.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and pick up Elena. Alon? No. The lady that's on the ground in front of me. I'm gonna try
Okay.
picking her up. and
As you
carrying-
cast the lay on hands on her, you see her eyes begin to flutter open a bit, and as you kind of begin to help her up, you see the scars there still from where this corruption kind of spread through her body. But she is, at least for now, conscious and seemingly clear of any corruption that may have been inside of her, thanks to your quick spell work. Well, I feel like I may owe you a bit of an apology.
Let's just get you taken care of first. Is there someplace safer that we could rest up at?
I don't know of any other places that would be safe if this place was invaded.
I'm just gonna turn to look at the others.
Say that again?
I'm gonna turn to look at the others.
Are we resting? Looking to rest?
We're gonna need to before anything happens tomorrow.
Do you think we'll get to?
Maybe
Have they attacked here before?
No, this was the first time they've ever made it here.
We can take shifts, maybe.
Yeah,
Certainly try.
If we're gonna take shifts, I'll take the first one. I'll watch everyone first and see what happens.
Okay. That being said, then, as you kind of all regather yourselves together, you see Thorn begin to make his way back eventually with the rest of the survivors from the incident. Eliana begins to set up a few wards around the space, seemingly reinforcing at least some of the warding spells that may have been there previously. You all begin to try and get as much rest as you can for the evening before you have to set out for the next day. Go ahead, Tristan's being the first one awake. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh.
Okay. You what is that? You try and keep watch as best you can, but there's a lot of distractions happening now as the people are kind of like picking up some of the remnants that have been destroyed in the attack. They are moving in and out and kind of ensuring that some of the space is brought back up to snuff.
As Tristan's like watching during that time, it's more he's trying to watch. He's helping more than actually watching.
Right. Yeah. You're out there trying to do the best you can and with your limited resources to, try and help. But you fail to pay attention to anything else going on around you. That being said, I need you to go ahead and roll initiative. I'm just kidding.
Gee.
Jesus Christo.
I was getting ready to throw this dice roll natural 1 with an away.
Okay, so eventually your shift comes to an end as everyone else around the grove begins to settle in for the night. Who is going to be the next one to take a shift? Okay.
How long is the shift?
Can be 2 hours usually for you guys.
Okay. No, I'm not me.
Okay. All right, Finnick. As you, Tristan goes and wakes you for the next shift. You notice a few fires around the village kind of beginning to die down as the rest of the grove begins to kind of settle in for the night. But go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Uh, 16.
What is it?
16.
16? Okay. With the 16, I'll say you begin to make your way throughout the grove. You see Thorn there as well, kind of join you for a little bit of the walk, ensuring that the rest of the evening goes relatively without incident as well. And you hear the faint sounds of slithering in the forest, just kind of all around you. But it doesn't seem to ever press into the firelight that illuminates the space. Mm-hmm. But it does sound like there's something kind of out there hunting you, if you will.
Watching.
But that being said, unless there's something you'd like to do, your shift comes to an end.
I'm just gonna ask, Thorn, are the kids okay?
You're breaking up bad.
Are the kids okay?
Yeah, I got him. I protected him as best I could.
Good. Just can't wait to get this over with.
You've only been here 2 days, if that. I'm dealing with this for months.
And I know. And it's only going to get worse.
You'll either be a hero tomorrow or you won't matter anymore.
It's not about being a hero. It's about helping people in need.
What do you think makes a hero, kid?
So many heroes will just do it for the glory rather than for their own sake of heart.
I think those are less heroes and more
I don't
mercenaries.
need the glory. What'd you say?
I think those are less heroes and more mercenaries.
As long as they have the people's best interest at heart.
Puts a hand up on your shoulder. We'll see if you're a hero or not, kid.
Right. And I'll turn to go back to the camp.
Okay. Who would like to take the next watch? Okay. Okay, Gormug.
16.
All right. At this point in the night now, you notice all that you really hear is the faint cracking of embers in fires that are now producing no light, and that faint slithering sound around the whole Druid's Grove.
Hmm.
You see Alondra now. A little tired, a little more ragged than you've seen her before. Putting up more protection. She's there draining every last ounce of magic she has in her body to layer more and more protections on this grove.
Mm-hmm.
And as she kind of notices you approach, she turns towards you for a moment. You see sweat on her brow, kind of pouring from her face. She turns towards you. Everything okay, Gormrog?
We may or may not be surrounded,
I've noticed.
but as protective as these wards are, you're gonna need rest eventually too.
Well, I can hopefully hold this up till you get there tomorrow.
If you're burning through all your magic to do this, what happens if they attack again?
Well, they're pressing against our borders now, so fortunately my magic is strong enough to keep them out.
Just don't do it alone. Yeah.
Well, hopefully some of the younger ones will take up during the day when they can spot exactly where they're coming from.
Doesn't help that they look like the stuff that's already here.
Well, hopefully we can figure this out soon.
You know what direction they come from?
The wolves that we followed through, they based on the vision I saw, seem to be going towards rather the northwestern direction, closer towards the center of the forest.
I'm gonna look to the northwest. Is there a shift in the light? Is it darker? Is it brighter? Is it different types of trees? Is it showing evidence of any sort of changes?
Well, I'm sure you'll feel the, or at least your friend Whisper will be able to feel the elemental energies and use that to help guide you a bit. If she's able to clear her mind, at least.
Whisper? Clear her mind? To be honest, I don't know what goes on in her mind. She's a force of nature unto herself.
From what I've seen, that's certainly true, though she may need to focus that energy a bit.
Well, when she does, because I know she will be able to. When she does, I'd hate to be on the receiving end of anything she's capable of.
As would I. You should watch out for her, though.
I do my best.
The blade is a heavy weight to carry, and I worry for her now.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to the club, because the moment that thing entered our lives, it's been nothing but anxiety for me. Seeing the changes it's brought. Not really thrilled, but I'm kind of on the fence, hoping it's more a neutral thing. Power is not necessarily evil.
No, of course.
And if wielded properly and pointed in the right direction, it can be quite good. And from what I understand, though gods being what they are, they can all take a trip to the 9 circles, but Um, gods of death typically come for everybody, regardless of how long you lived, the quality of life, or the type of person you were. Death comes for everybody. And from what I understand, that blade is based on an elemental of death. So I am really, really hoping that it's not an evil thing, and it's just a thing.
Let us hope.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I trust in my friends.
As you should.
And I'm going to trust in Whisper. And her ability to, albeit chaotically, handle what needs to be handled.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse me.
Don't kill yourself.
Continue.
Yeah. Don't kill yourself doing this. And I'm going to leave her alone and go back to just keeping my eyes out for everything.
Yep. As your shift begins to come to an end, you go ahead and wake up the next and last for the evening, being Whisper.
Yeah, it could be me.
Okay.
I got a long rest though, right?
Yeah, you only need 4 hours, so.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go over and I'll go to shake her shoulder and then think better of it and just kind of nudge her foot with mine. And want her to be like, huh, what? Cast
Is it
bonk in her
time?
sleep. Time for you to take a watch.
Okay. Anything happen on your watch? Anything spooky?
Not especially. We're surrounded by those creepy vines, and the bird lady's putting up a whole bunch of magical wards, but other than that, nothing really happened.
Cool, cool. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
Good
I
night.
need a little bit of rest.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Whisper. Natural 1?
8, no, not a natural one.
Okay.
But a 2, so an 8.
All right.
This dice is just goodbye.
Okay. I'll say you begin to kind of try and patrol the grounds, but you feel that vibration in the back of your head. And where you've been feeling it grow and grow as you've gotten closer to this elemental energies, now it's like a roar almost in the back of your mind. It's distracting. It's hard to focus. It feels almost magnetic in a way to the blade. You want to kind of bring them together. Though you can tell the energies are slightly different, there's this like almost like a brotherhood to the two energies that you feel.
I keep trying to distract myself from it.
Okay. You do your best to try and get your mind off of it as you in vain attempt to patrol the grounds. Eventually you see the some of the other elves of the grove begin to wake and make their preparations for the morning. Some of them going to help fortify some of the wards that are now being erected around the grove. You see some of them starting to clean up some of the damage that has taken place, begin healing some of the trees, that were damaged in the attack. Eventually, the sun begins to push through the canopy above you and glows through the magical barrier that's now erected, giving this almost ethereal sense to the space. What? That being said, eventually your shift comes to an end, and the rest of your party begins to rise.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Oh,
That didn't come over at all.
I know, they didn't even pick up at all. Well, you can imagine it then.
I'm
Everyone has
awake
one rest.
and I can see everyone, but as far as I'm aware, no one can see me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a
Anyone
stealth
That
check for
long
me.
rest.
If anyone wants to fight my stealth check, you may try.
natural one.
Not my highest.
What is it?
Actually, that wasn't very high at all. That was a 22.
Oh, no.
Well, it's not very high for me. It's not very high for me.
Okay. Eventually, Bramble begins to approach the rest of you. Well, what's our plan here for today? Are we going to set off right away? Where is Clover? I don't see her anywhere. I've prepared good berries for all of us if we want to get out early. Or we can obviously cook some of the meat and stuff we have from last night.
We're probably better off keeping things short and sweet and start heading out as soon as possible.
Well, very well then. He kind of holds out this small berry towards you.
I'll take it.
I'll
Thank you.
begrudgingly take one.
I'll take one.
Tristan, you're muted. I don't know if you're saying anything.
He's been talking the entire episode. He has
Not
no-
knowing Donald, that's not surprising at all.
Justin goes, I go to grab one, and as I take it, I give him a light smirk and a hearty backhand pat on the middle of the chest.
All right. Well, as soon as Clover joins us, I think we should set out.
Honestly, your best bet is probably just get a little pouch, putting her name on it, hanging it off your belt, and she'll take it with whenever she's ready to take it. But I may have pissed her off to the point where she doesn't want to deal with anybody right now. So I would not be surprised if she doesn't show up, or if she does, she doesn't even talk to me. But I am.
With
Yeah.
that,
I'm just gonna
Clover-
shut.
and with that said, Clover hops down from the tree branch right above them and lands in the middle of their circle. And as stated, does not speak to anyone.
Well, very well. So, maybe we should check in with Alondra before we head out?
Probably smart.
Good idea, Bramble. Lead the way.
Very well. It begins to make its way over towards the hut with where Alondra now seemingly is resting after setting up wards for the entire night. Yes, Whisper.
Yeah, while we're walking. Gormy, what did you do?
I made an assumption and did not communicate with the person in question, and acted on the assumption in a way that I thought was productive, but turns out was just kind of insulting to the person in question. And
There's a lot of talking around what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you could just rewatch Forging Fates on YouTube from last session, and you'll catch up on all the details. Exposition. I tell her everything that happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. You better say sorry.
I did. But I
Better.
don't think that's enough.
Yeah. Do it better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out some way to show her more than tell her, because words aren't enough.
I have no advice. I was just curious.
No, you're fine. I didn't expect you to have advice.
What does that mean?
I figured this was going to be something that has to be dealt with between Clova and myself, and I don't expect anybody else to be contributing to that.
I mean, I'm a little worried because I know we're about to do this big scary thing, and I think we work best when we're all happy with each other.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Well, thanks for telling me.
Uh-huh. Yep.
As everyone is walking to Alandra's and having their own little side conversations, Clover is walking ahead of everyone by herself, but just like she keeps stabbing her rapier into the air. Like she's like, sachet, rapier, sachet, rapier. Like the whole way to Alandra's.
Okay. I mean, in short order, you're all at Alandra's hut, and as you enter in, you see her exhausted, laid out on the floor. As you kind of enter in, she kind of stirs awake and begins to push herself back up into a corner to kind of face towards all of you. And while she is a relatively old elf, she looks far older this morning than she did last night. I hope you have a plan to close this rift. I'll take that as a no.
This is a plan. We don't know what the rift is, let alone how to close it.
I thought we were gonna like move the earth or something with your druid people.
I fear that this is not something that can simply be covered up.
Well,
Have you ever closed a rift before?
No, I have not, but I know the Ashari keep their rifts, which are far larger than this, sealed through the use of magics.
yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but our name is the Fist of Fate, not the Rift of Fate.
Well, as
We have.
ironic as that now
we only
is.
have a few. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Finnick.
I was just gonna say we only have a few magic users amongst us, so hopefully whatever we have to give will be enough.
Well, I can send a few druids with you to try and help, though it's going to require you using your magics to somehow get this closed. Or magics and skills, at least. In some way you can think to get this thing to seal.
And you don't have any ideas.
What? Well, perhaps there are abilities that you have that would be able to do such a thing.
Uh-huh.
Abilities?
Do you have you guys updated your spells for the next day? Those of you that changed them?
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me to do that. However,
As a monk / fighter, I got them all set.
We learned that with Nightshade, sorry, this is a little bit out of context, but we learned that with Nightshade, people can brew things that make them be able to stay awake or not need as much sleep or something. Is that a thing that we know, that we learned?
I don't know about that, but we do have a potion of watchful rest in my inventory.
I know we
needed.
have a potion of watchful rest. We're probably going to need that, but I have a shit ton of Nightshade, and I'm wondering
you
if
mean
I can
shade
give it to
grass?
them. Shade grass. Yeah.
Nightshade's
the
a
right-
real thing. Shade.
Okay, I was confused.
It's
My
a
God.
poison.
Yeah, shade grass.
Okay.
Shade grass.
I don't recall putting that in there.
Okay. Okay, no,
I could be wrong.
I was confused. I was trying to figure out. I'm probably wrong. Okay, never mind.
Shade grass was used for something though in Whisper's hometown, wasn't it? Or like the town on the way there.
That was moonflowers.
Mhm.
The shade grass is used, but what you're not. I don't believe you've been told what exactly.
Oh, okay.
Hey, somebody go back on YouTube and rewatch all the Forging Fates and fact check us on that one, please.
Oh,
Okay, sorry about that little interlude.
the forcing your magic down into the rift could help bring it closer together. Do you have spells that you'll be able to use for that?
Depends on. Do you mean like just attacking the darkness
I mean,
beyond the rift?
be more of
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
finding a way to bring the two halves closer together
Uh-huh.
and then allowing it to be sealed.
So moving the earth.
It's not so much the earth as the actual tear in the fabric of the weave that you have to worry about.
Uh-huh. This is all going way over my head. I hope this makes sense to you, and I'm gonna turn to the magic users.
Nope.
I don't think I have anything that I can use for that.
I honestly haven't learned enough magic yet.
Cool,
Unless
cool,
you
cool,
have-
cool.
Examples?
Let me see. One example I could think of would be perhaps using electricity to charge the rift and allow it to be the electricity to bring it closer through the use of your magic and focus.
I can cast lightning stuff and pew pew pew.
I can too.
Maybe if you both use your magics on opposite sides, you're able to charge it in a way that would allow it to pull together.
Okay.
Or pushing the stones that surround it to possibly help crush the rift in before using some sort of magic to mend it.
Can try and figure something out.
Could always just dump raw magic into it and use that to force your will upon it.
I suppose, yeah.
What about Gothok?
I suppose you'll have to find out if it is
You
him.
just
Cut out.
wait.
I suppose and you cut out.
I suppose you'll have to
I
find
suppose you could.
I suppose you'll have to find out if that's truly him or if he's being controlled somehow and try and bring him back to us or end the threat.
The question was like, if he's alive and isn't against us, would he have any magical capabilities to aid us?
He is certainly strong enough, yes.
It got really quiet in here all of a sudden. There it is.
He's certainly strong enough to help you if he is still one of us.
And if not,
Then you should probably find a way to remove him from the situation.
Yeah, he killed wolves.
So what I'm hearing is, guys, we just have to do what we've always done. walk in and figure it out.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah.
We
right.
don't know what's gonna happen, but we do know what we have to do, which is try. And that's all we got.
All right. Do you have somebody to take care of you here? Because
Oh,
you're in no shape to fight.
Thorn will watch me as he always does.
All right.
Wait, so Bramble was staying behind?
No.
Or separate Thorn?
Thorn. Thorne.
Oh, Bramble's
Gotcha.
coming. He's coming.
Yeah.
Bramble's on an adventure with us. Of course he's coming.
Yeah.
Of
He's-
course.
He's the whole reason why we're here.
And this is
It's been a
Bramble's
long
adventure.
night. Can
Here-
you really blame me?
And I go up to him and I give him a nice, I grab him by the shoulders and give him a little pull in and be like, he's solid now. We're good, right? And give him a nice little tight squeeze.
Of course. The Adventures of Bramble, Thorn Whisper, and Tristan. I don't know his last name.
That's good. Tristan's good.
It will make a wonderful title for my next book.
Give him a hearty squeeze, like make him feel like I'm trying to hurt him, but I'm not. Let him go, and then give him the little light pat and look like, I got you, man. And let him go.
I shift my eyes back and forth between Finnick and Whisper and be like, I can't wait to buy that book.
You're on this adventure. He should give you that book.
Of course, you'll all get a signed copy.
Oh,
Well,
joy.
are we gonna get to sign the copies too?
If you'd like to, I'm sure it would make a wonderful collector's edition for all our avid readers.
And I'm just gonna sort of nudge Clover a little bit.
I have a really good signature.
Well, if we don't have anything else we need sorted, should we make our way?
I think so.
I'll jump up and push my rapier out one more time. That's my response.
Okay. With that, you all begin to exit out from the hut, gathering up a few other druids. Small gnome woman wearing this light red leather blouse and a green hood. A elven man dressed all in green, and this dour looking human, kind of like these dark robes around his shoulder, this large walking stick in his hand. Well, I suppose we should shove off then. Is there anything else we'd like to do before
What's
we
your
leave?
name?
You son of a bitch.
I mean, I think if we're gonna die together, I might as well know your name.
Yes, yeah, okay.
He's going to immortalize you in his book, so we should
Oh.
at least give you an honorable mention.
That's nice.
Mhm.
The small drow woman is Phoebe. The dour looking man is Sarfer.
Which one?
Yeah.
The dour looking one, the one wearing the dark
Sarfer?
clothes.
No.
Sarfer.
Sarfer.
And then the elf, his name is Ianlar. Okay. With that, Bramble begins to take the lead and lead you all in the northwest direction towards where you expect this rift to be. Do you guys want to take a break now before we dive into this part, or do you want to continue on for now? All right, we'll continue on. No one needing a break. Okay.
Good for now.
Okay. And just
For
checking
now.
on you guys. See how you doing.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So, with that, Bramble kind of taking the lead, the drow in the center, none of them seem to be particularly powerful, so they're all kind of trying to stay towards the center. So you,
Did you give us red shirts?
yeah, so you can.
God damn it.
Well, as we're traveling, I'm gonna try and held the lead, like not like lead the party, but stay up front with whoever's leading.
Sure, Bramble's leading, so.
So yeah, I'm gonna stay up front.
Okay.
Your new bestie.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Tristan. At advantage, because you're up there with Bramble.
13. If my passive perception is higher than the roll, does that count?
No.
Okay, 14.
All right. What's so funny, Gormrug?
Sorry, I got a message on the side from Hans.
Oh. All right. So, with a 14, as Bramble's kind of showing you guys the path to walk, diving over branches and these long logs that fill this forest floor. You do all notice the faint movement of the brush around you all, almost kind of like following you along the sides, creeping up trees and like beginning to reach down towards you slowly as you pass by. As probably an hour or two go by in this trek, eventually you begin to feel that air begin to weigh heavy on you, similar to you did on the road a few days prior. You feel that pressure begin to push down on you and whisper that vibration roar in your head is now almost insufferable. Go ahead and roll a concentration check for me.
What?
A concentration check?
Yeah.
Institution?
Yeah, what is
Sure.
a concentration
Yeah.
No,
check?
concentration.
Yeah. It's a concentration check, so I think that's your constitution bonus.
Constitution.
Okay. Not a save, just a check?
No, a save. Sorry, you're correct.
14.
Okay. You are able to kind of like begin to suppress it a little bit as you focus your mind. And it's still very much there, but it's not as distracting as it could be. That being said, as you will all begin to kind of move forward, the sound around you begins to die off. And eventually you come into eventually all sounds, except for the sound of your footfalls, are the only thing that echoes in the forest.
Even SonCraft.
Even SonCraft.
No, the bard that's been following us.
As this part of the woods begins to seem unnaturally still, the eerie quietness hangs in the air. The trees around you stand in this unnatural formation, and the ground beneath your feet feels unusually solid. And there's a faint glow that emanates from the floor.
Like arcane ward type of glow?
Or like fire type of glow.
A similar glow to what you saw in the vision.
Ew. We should move quick.
On, baby. Gone.
Okay, if you're going to go ahead and run, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yep, they start. Yep, let's go. Start.
That tracks. That tracks.
What'd you roll, Finnick?
I rolled a 12.
Okay. What'd you roll, Clover?
24.
Okay. Gormrog?
Natural 20 for a 26.
Okay. Tristan?
Damn.
10.
Okay. Clover? Oh, Whisper?
10.
Okay, Finnick,
Yeah.
Tristan, and Clover, and Jesus Christ, Finnick, Whisper, and Tristan, you all stumble and fall to the ground. As
Ow.
the ground, with each of your steps, the ground begins to rise to meet your foot and fall in another where your other foot would land, and begins to just like plates moving beneath you begins to try and stumble you. Gormrog and Clover, you're both relatively dexterous people.
Dexterous.
Man, I'm dying right now. Relatively dexterous people, so you're able to kind of like get a handle of this as you begin to move on. But as you run ahead, you see your party members falling behind.
Yeah, I'd like to hop back and try to grab a hand or two or three.
Yeah, I'm gonna wherever she's going, I'm gonna grab the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you walk over, and do you walk or you run back over?
I'm hopping, and I'd like to be doing some jumping off trees kind of deal, like trying not to trip over vines on the ground.
Okay. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Saving throw +7 for a 19.
Okay, so you're able to hop over and approach one of the other party members. Gormug, how are you getting over to them?
Similarly, just not as happy about it.
All right, roll a dexterity saving throw.
16.
Okay. You as well are able to make your way over to the rest of the party, helping them all to their feet.
Yeah.
What's the plan here, everyone?
Keep moving.
Yeah, I'd like to just grab Whisper's wrist and yank her up, and then just drag her along with me.
Okay, you guys running or are you walking?
Walking quickly.
Walking quickly.
Moving
Just a
carefully
light
but
jog.
quickly.
Power walk.
How are the drow, human, and elf doing? Also Bramble.
And Bramble. And is Talon with us?
Who?
Talon.
Talon?
Yeah, Talon's
whatever.
with you as well. Bramble is stumbling throughout this incident, and the druids are all having some trouble with it as well as they try to move fast. They move slow, and they don't have that much of an issue as they kind of like are learning the placement as the ground is rising to meet and fall beneath them. But they're struggling with it just as much as the rest of you. You do.
Cool.
Whoever, Clover, with your passive perception, you do see these faint lines kind of spreading out around you beneath the underbrush of the forest.
Guys, look at that. Pointing to the underbrush.
What do you see? What is it?
It's like there's lines coming up out of the ground surrounding us. I don't know. But those
Are
weren't
we-
there before.
Are these like the creeping vines? Or these
No, these are like
Okay.
glowing electrical, glowing line, like energy lines throughout the floor, through in the actual stone.
I would like to cast detect magic on them.
Okay, they are definitely magical.
But I can find out what kind of magic.
It is raw nature magic of the earth style variety.
Well, that is raw nature magic if I've ever seen it.
The sword that Whisper has is raw nature magic of the death variety.
Of the death variety.
Of the death variety.
Okay. They are definitely magical. It is raw nature magic of the earth style variety.
Well, that is raw nature magic if I've ever seen it.
Joe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's. I didn't realize you were asking me that. I thought you were saying that.
The unnatural silence of the forest continues. Yeah, just clarifying on a
Gotcha.
different level.
Yes.
Okay. And Clova, with your special eyes during this magical time, are you able to see that are these lines like channels for magic to travel through? Like a aqueduct or something? I don't really know how magic works.
Are they coming from anywhere? Is it everywhere?
They look as you kind of look around. You see them kind of pulse every few seconds towards a specific location somewhere further ahead.
It looks like they're pulsing, which sounds strange, but it looks like something's up ahead.
Well,
I don't know
better.
what, but probably what we're looking for.
Well, we better get ready for whatever's
Wolf
up ahead.
killer. Wolf killer.
Okay. So you guys gonna follow this along? All right.
I suppose so.
Let's go.
Someone go ahead and roll a survival check to kind of follow this along without you all falling into a cavern somewhere.
Oh,
Mine's a
Jesus.
+5. I don't know if anyone else wants to pick if theirs are higher.
Go for it, buddy.
Go ahead and roll at advantage because you have Bloom. What's his face helping you?
Oh, okay.
Bramble?
Bramble, Thorn Whisper. Thorn Whisper, Bramble,
Not
Thorn
natural
Whisper.
20. Not
Okay.
natural 20.
Okay.
Dirty fun.
Dirty 20. I know. I went the long road. I took the long road.
As you
But you
are,
still got there.
as you're all following this along, you see growing from each one of these cracks that kind of rises and falls in the ground. You see stones push up from it, followed quickly by vines that kind of creep out around it and begin to spread like an infection out from each of the cracks.
As we're walking this way before anything crazy happens, I want to get my a vial of poison ready so that right before we fight, if we fight, I can throw it on my arrows. Just throwing that out there now.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So as you follow along with this, Clover, you notice first the faint clicking sound in the canopy. It's the first to kind of pierce through in the silence. And as you look up, you see those small creatures that you've seen a few times now in the past up there in the tree, their head kind of cocking to the side before they rattle back. And as you all walk, they start to follow along in the treetops along with you, leading you almost, and as they start to run ahead before stopping, letting you guys walk past before they run up once more. Eventually, Tristan, you and Bramble leading the way, find this small opening of trees where it's not so much that there's this natural grove there. It's that these trees have been knocked to the side, their roots ripped up from the ground, and there is this glowing green fissure in the middle of the ground there.
Say it again. A glowing green fissure.
Yeah, similar to the one you've seen
Fissure.
in the vision, but much
Okay.
smaller.
Okay.
You see the vines kind of pushing out from it, and you see the druids begin to walk up into the clearing. What should we do?
Try to close it, I guess.
Well, We let's let us begin the sealing ritual, and then you can cast your spells into it to help seal it.
You see the dude?
Yeah,
Rathar?
where's the wolf killer?
This doesn't seem like it's that one. This is a much smaller one. And as you get closer, you see this is only about 2 feet wide, 2 feet long gash that is glowing green, pushing out.
Do you think if we close the bigger one first, that will cause the smaller one to close?
I mean, that's certainly possible, though. This is leaving an avenue for the attack behind us if we move on past it.
I'm
May
just
also be
trying
good to practice on this one in order to figure out what to do on the big one.
That's
Gotcha.
what I was thinking too.
Tutorials!
I'm just nervous about like using all of my strength on something that might not work.
Yeah.
And then if we go to the big one, I'll be useless.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you have any lower level things you can do?
Okay.
Given that it's only 2 feet across, magic users who are about to complete the ritual, please help me out with this. I would imagine that it wouldn't take as much, correct?
I'd imagine not. This is going to be the first time we're trying this, though, but I would imagine relatively low-level spell focused into a circle we cast will help seal it, as long as it's an appropriate spell.
Just so I'm reading this right, just quick for DM question. An ability check won't help if anybody does a spell, right?
Right.
If I try to add to an ability check.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Should we begin the ritual?
Sure. I can try something out.
All right. So they go ahead and take 3 points. And as they walk around, you see them dragging their staffs into the ground, marking this large circle around, and they begin to draw smaller designs into this large ritual circle. Eventually, they stab their staffs into the ground, and you see the light begin to travel between them all, before rising up like a pillar of light up to about chest high for the more average sized creatures. And you see them begin to press their hands out towards the edges of this light tunnel. Whatever you think you have that can help us focus and seal this rift, now is the time to do it.
So just because this is a smaller fissure, I'm gonna try using Shocking Grasp on it to start.
What level? Spell is
It's
that?
just a cantrip.
Okay.
Cause yeah.
All right. I would like for you to describe how you're using Shocking Grasp.
You cut out, Joe.
I would like for you to describe.
You'd like for me to describe
how you're using Shocking Grasp to help close this rift. Using using the ritual circle as the focus, like down into the rift.
So I'm going to take a second with a few deep breaths as I sort of lay my hands down on the circle, and just sort of that visualization of the lightning and static going down and essentially connecting and intertwining, sort of trying to pull it together.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier. No bonuses because
Okay.
it's a cantrip.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay. As you focus your spell into the circle, you see it kind of circle around the the circle. There's a lot of me saying circle. In circle around the ritual before it spins down into the actual rift, and you see the electricity slam around the sides of the rift and begin to drag it closer and closer. Begins to bring that rift about halfway open. You get the sense that you may need another spell to actually complete this.
Yeah, just because the only dead set lightning spell I have is 3rd level, and with Chaos Bolt, it's like a 1 in 4 chance of it being lightning damage.
Are there any other spells you'd like to try? Because looking at this, you get the sense that maybe pumping the same spell into it over and over again may not help add anything to the ritual. If anyone else would like to try anything either.
I'm looking at the little forest creatures if I can.
You're looking for forest creatures?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just any living thing, spiritual thing or otherwise, that exists outside of our group in the area.
Okay. You don't even have to roll. You see those little creatures that are up in the treetops watching this situation unfold.
Do they look positive, negative, indifferent towards what we're doing?
Roll an insight check.
Thank you. 13.
I mean, they're emotionless faces, but they're kind of like leaning. Their body language is they're kind of like leaning over. They seem to be like edge of their seats, looking down at this happening.
I'll just throw a 1st level Chaos Bolt into it. Why not?
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I just have to
roll your spellcasting
Sorry, go ahead.
modifier at a +1.
Okay, cool. That is another 17.
Okay.
And then I just have to roll for the damage type.
Sure. Go ahead and do that for me.
God, I cannot read. It is fire, apparently.
As the electricity from your cantrip is still rattling around in the space, you force the witch bolt down into the space, and you see it erupt across the rift, and you like lava of the two halves begin to melt and burn and form together, sealing that rift in the space, closing it, at least for the time being.
Oh yeah, good job.
Well, 1 down.
As you say that, the forest spirits in the tree begin to dive off and kind of float down, raining almost around all of you. And a few of them they begin to run into that space where the fissure was, and they all kind of like push their hands down onto the area where it was, and the vines that had crept out of it begin to rot away and begin to be replaced by just lush grass that begins to spread out.
That's cool. All right. You ready to keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I
That was
look?
cool.
Can I look and see if the glowing cracks have moved into a different direction now?
No. As you look around, you see that the lights have faded and from where that space was.
Okay.
Okay. As this rift is sealed, you feel the air kind of lighten up a little bit for the moment, and you all begin to make your way forward once more. for brevity's sake, after a few more, what feel like moments or could be hours, you pass through the forest. Eventually, you see large croppings of stone pushed out into the sky ahead of you. You feel that air begin to get dense and thick again. As you continue on for a little bit longer and getting closer and closer to the edge of this large extrusion of rock in this forest, you don't see any way to actually traverse through this space. You're going to have to actually go over it.
You say go what?
Over it.
Go over it.
So how would you all like to do that?
I have my rope of climbing,
Okay.
so I'm gonna
Talent.
use that, and then
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I've got
Is it-
regular rope. I'm just gonna climb.
All right. Go. You're going to have to roll an athletics check for me.
Are you sure that I'm not gonna have to roll an acrobatics check for you, Joe?
If you're going to use your
Clover's tall
acrobatics to climb up with a rope, then sure, yeah, go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
Absolutely. I'm always hopping around, bouncing
Alright.
off.
I'm gonna have to
poles.
do the same thing.
I was gonna say you're
Oh,
small
no.
enough. Maybe you could also fit on Talon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if I fall, maybe Talon will catch me.
We'll see.
That was a natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Okay. What'd you get, Tristan?
I didn't roll. I was scared to decide. I'm going with it. What was it? The check? I have an 18.
How are you getting up
What?
this wall?
My regular rope until I have.
All right, athletics check.
So 18, 19, 20, 22, 22.
All right. And what about you, Gormrug?
I'm just gonna fly over.
With what?
Oh,
No,
he has wings
I'll-
now
I'll-
too.
I'll climb.
I
It's
had to
fine.
be serious.
All right.
17? 15 plus 2? Yeah, 17.
So I'll say you all do make it up to the top of this explosion of earth with relative ease, and they are able to tie off ropes and drop them down for the rest of your
And
compatriots.
I will also wait to help the others get up.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Same.
will lean over the top and hold my rope down so that I can help people up.
Yeah, if they use the rope of climbing, they'll get advantage on athletics.
Okay.
Oh, now you tell us.
Well, you wouldn't let me talk.
Okay. That all being said, as you all gather up at the top of this rocky outcropping, you turn and look into this where all this rock was displaced from. You see 65 feet long and 15 feet wide, a glowing crack down the center of this valley. You see vines spread out across the entire area. You see creatures traversing the space, the similar vine-like creatures that attacked the village last night have filled this space and move about. You see a large animated tree lumbering around, seemingly keeping guard as he stands not far from the suspended elven man at the far end of this valley. As you get a look at him now, you see almost all of his flesh is covered in these vines. And from his wrists, they extend outwards and wrap around the tree, piercing through it in certain spots as it consumes every inch of it and moves down and becomes one with the scar that is now glowing in the center of this valley. And that is where we're going to call our break.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
With that, we will be back in a few minutes as we get ready to do this thing and try and figure out how to stop all this. So we'll be back in a few minutes. See you guys soon. We are back, everyone. That being said, as you all stand at the precipice of this valley, you see the entirety of this ground is covered in vines that are creeping and crawling across the surface, growing out from this large rift. I need all of you to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Huh.
Since I had my poison ready and was waiting for the right moment right before initiative to dip it, can I do that?
I'm gonna allow it this time, but like it's not so much like it's a prize round. So usually you're only able to make the actions before a surprise round.
But we jumped into initiative as soon as we came back, so we didn't really have any time to roleplay.
Like I said, I'm gonna allow it this time, but I'm gonna get a little more strict on that going forward.
It's, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm good without the poison.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay. Gormrog, what's your initiative?
19 plus 3 for 22.
Clover.
18.
Whisper.
15.
Tristan.
18.
Finnick.
12.
Oh. Bramble.
I got it, don't worry.
Snaby. Sarfer. Ianlar. Talon. Talon goes with Whisper.
Yeah, speaking of which, let me pull that up.
So hard when I have an advantage on my initiative. My initiative's only +1. So it's like I just get 2 dice rolls.
I hope eventually, like, cilantro and risotto become, like, powerful enough that they could, like, help us out with this, and then we can add them to the initiative order.
Oh, God.
But on the way, we'll also pick up more pets and companions, and
Menagerie.
just, yeah.
Like Pokemon.
Like, have more companions than actual players.
Just make it real hard for me. That'd be great.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I'd really love
Just
that.
a walking army.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
that's
just
what it turns
animals.
into. We have to start paying attention to every single thing they do, and then we'd start rolling checks for everything when it matters.
Right. I could just kill them all now if you'd like.
No, I would not like. That is the opposite of what I would like if you were listening to what I was saying, Joe.
All right. Gormrog, you are up first, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
You are all the way over here.
You're going to have to point to that again because I didn't have it pulled complete. Okay, thank you. And where is Garthok? Garthok?
Up here, suspended about 40 feet in the air between the trees.
40. Jeez. Okay.
Damn.
And the green guys are the vine creatures?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to... Okay. 45 feet of movement forward, and maybe 1 or 2 steps away from the fissure itself.
Good.
Yeah. How far am I from that green dude that's closer?
40 feet.
All right, that's outside the normal range for that. So I'm going to pull out a longbow, and I'm going to attack the vine creature.
Okay. Which one?
The closer one.
Okay.
I don't know if I missed anything. Is that thing in the middle of the rift?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do math, guys. Hang on. 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Really? Okay, cool. Yeah. 4 plus 3, 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I have extra attack. So I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
But at the other one, the one next to him.
Okay.
And that's going to be 12 plus 6 is 18.
That'll hit.
For another 7 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Hit them each for 7.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next up is going to be Gathok.
Great.
He is firstly going to
That sounded awesome.
oh, weird.
Decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Don't like that at all.
He is going to cast Wall of Fire, which
I fell into a burning wall of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
so he's going to go.
Oh,
Cover this. Okay. I'll cover that whole area in fire.
How tall is it?
20 feet high.
Okay.
Dang.
Cool.
I don't know who I'm getting an echo from. It's someone. And let's see. That is going to end his turn then. He's going to use a legendary action
Ah, shit.
to go ahead and attack you, Gormrog, with a whip, vine whip, as the ground around you arches up and goes ahead and whips out towards you. That is a 9 to hit, so that does not hit.
hey.
And that is going to be Clover's turn. You're up.
I'm running 30 feet in the same direction as Gormrog, and I'm going to shoot my arrow at the same guy he was going to attack.
Okay. As you pass through the wall of fire,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Creature takes the same temperature, enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends it there. The other side of the wall deals no damage. So you... Yeah, you just take 5d8 damage as you run through the wall.
There was
Holy
no
shit.
save or anything for that?
No, because
Yes.
yeah, it's only a save for when the wall appears. As you pass through it, there is no save.
18.
You said 5d8 when she ran through?
Yeah.
I got 18.
Yeah, there's no save for running through the wall.
No, I just rolled 18 damage on my d8s.
Oh. Okay.
I wasn't rolling an 18.
Stole my rolls.
Anything
You
else.
stole my rolls.
Oh, I didn't know you were rolling. You didn't see that.
Stole my rolls. All right.
Oh, you may roll.
No, it's too late now. All right. So go ahead and mark that off, and then and you're attacking which creature again?
Closest one.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
$7. 18. Also, again.
That will hit.
$11.
All right. Go ahead and shoot a bolt that slams into the vine, and you see the vines kind of grasps the bolt, pulling it into its body and snapping it in the process.
Cool.
But
That's all.
that ends your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tristan, you're up.
All right. Okay. So, is Finnick sitting anywhere? No, I can't do that right now because I don't know what I'm gonna. All right. So I'm going to go into a rage.
Okay.
Let's make this happen really fast. One second, because I always have to pull this up when I have to do that. Ah, shit, where's my screen's bugging out. There we go. Okay, never mind. 8. Bolt of lightning shoots you across the chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed in the fuck. The creature, does that count as my friends?
No.
Okay, so this is, I guess, other creature, Constitution saving throw, 1d6.
There's no one within 30 feet
blinded.
of you, so.
Oh, okay, so then I have that until I lose my rage. So while I'm in rage, I'm gonna run through the wall towards Gormrog, take damage.
Okay. You take 21 points of fire damage.
Which is half,
Ouch.
so what, 16?
It's not half because you are not. You don't have resistance to fire.
Not even my rage? Doesn't count?
Nope. Oh, it's only.
Oh, I
piercing.
didn't know that. Okay, well, still, what was the number again? 21?
21.
All right.
Ouchie.
All right.
Yeah.
So, does that count as me taking damage during my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to move as far forward.
You already did.
Oh, that was all the move. Okay. I'm going to use my action if I'm close enough. Where am I? I'm sorry, pointing me again? I can't. It's hard for me. Okay, I'm right next to it. I'm gonna. I'm going to say I'm gonna end my turn. Leave it there. Save that.
You don't want to dash. You don't want to do nothing.
I was.
You could hold your action too.
That is true. That is very true. I'm going to hold my action to. No. I'm sorry. I'm going to dash.
All right.
I'm gonna dash.
To
I'm gonna
what?
move forward. I'm gonna go to I'm here. 1, 2. I'm gonna go right towards that where the rift like kind of goes up. Right. Yeah, right there. You go back one. Back one down. There.
Okay. All right. That ends your turn. Next is going to be this guy's turn. He is going.
I'm on the edge. Which guy?
This one. He's gonna move up 10 feet.
That's number 2.
Wait, and I'll be right back.
Guys, I'm so stressed about this. Like, my anxiety is like
Same.
through the roof right now.
He's gonna use his entangling plants ability.
No, it's not.
Grasping roots and vines sprout in a 15-foot radius, which only gets Tristan.
Uh-oh.
For the duration, the area is difficult terrain. In addition, each creature of its choice in the area must succeed a DC 12 strength saving throw or become restrained. So yeah.
And he said he'll be right back.
Yep. But that is going to end its turn. Whisper, you're up.
All right. I am going to call Talon over,
Okay.
and I'm going to get on Talon
Okay.
and direct him to fly over the wall.
What's his speed?
80 feet flight.
Damn.
God damn.
Actually, how far away is Wolf Killer from the wall?
He's all the way up in those trees on the
It's
left.
40 feet up, and then it's 95 feet.
Okay, cool. I don't think I'll go over the wall yet then. I just want to go above the wall so I can see him.
Okay.
And I want to cast Call Lightning,
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
And you're casting
which
Cold
is
Lightning.
a 60-foot radius,
Okay.
so 120-foot diameter.
Okay. Let me see here.
It's just covering everything, Joe. Don't
Yeah.
like.
I don't think I
All
have a
of
circle
them.
big enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
60.
All right. So everything.
Yeah.
All right. So
Um,
what do I got to do? Talk to me.
Yeah. The point that I can see
Uh-huh.
under the cloud that appears in the air. Wait, what was the weather like today, actually?
It was clear. Sorry.
Okay. Well, it's fine. And it's not clear anymore.
All right.
It's now a storm. A bolt of lightning is going to flash down from the cloud onto the wolf killer.
Okay.
And each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah. And there's damage either way.
Okay. So dexterity saving throw on him.
Mm-hmm.
It's at disadvantage because he is up in a tree between 2 points. So that's a fail on his part.
Cool.
And the Trent is the only other creature within 5 feet of. How many feet of him?
5 feet.
They're treants?
Oh, okay. No, he's not within 5 feet. All right.
Okay. So he'll take 3d10 lightning damage.
Okay.
That is 17 lightning damage.
Alrighty. You see the lightning strike his body and just burst out across the vines into the trees and slam down into the ground. You see the vines smoke a bit, but he seems relatively okay.
Okay.
And what else did you like to do?
That's it. I'm going to instruct Talon to stay where he's at.
All right. Next up is Tree Boy. He is going to go. There.
Oh.
And then he's going to go ahead and dash.
That's a huge bitch.
Gets him there.
Quite literally, if it's a treant, it's huge.
Yep.
Yep.
That ends his turn. Finnick, you're up.
Cool. Love this. I guess for the first time, I'm going to use Radiant Soul.
Okay.
So,
You gonna do what?
as an action, I can transform, gaining glimmering eyes and 2 incorporeal wings. So my flaming wings, and I now have a flying speed of 30
Whoa.
feet. So, I am going to fly up. I want to get on the, like, just below where Whisper and Talon are.
Okay.
If I can get, like, so I can have a visual above the firewall. I'm making this so difficult for Joe. We.
Okay.
So I would like to go, like, further down, like on the other side of Whisper and Talon, if that's
I
possible.
don't have a layer there.
I'm basically trying to make a line between the Ent and Wolf Killer.
All right. So you want to be over here.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
And then I will quicken spell Lightning Bolt for my bonus action. So they need to make dexterity saving throws, I believe.
Okay. So I'll do Treant first since he's the first one there. That is a 6.
Fail.
And then for Tree Boy, that is a 17.
That'll succeed, but it's still damage either way.
Okay.
So 8d6. Okay.
On
28 points of lightning damage if they fail. And so 14 if they succeed, I believe.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that are not being worn or carried.
Like vines?
Granted, it's up in the air,
Right. It's
So
definitely don't hit
probably-
vines.
but the vines that are attached to Tree Boy?
For the vine creatures?
Mm-hmm.
The vine creatures are out of the way.
Well, the whole area is covered in vines.
It's not easy to set living vines on fire.
Okay.
You
I
don't
was
know
just
that.
letting you know that if there's anything flammable that's not being worn or carried.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
All right. Next up is Vine Boy. This guy, he is gonna go there. Tristan, roll a strength saving throw.
seven, 12.
Okay. So you are not restrained.
Wait, do I get advantage because I'm in rage?
Yeah, but you already passed, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You're not restrained, but
Okay.
this guy's going to go ahead and make a attack against you. That is a 16 to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
That hits.
All right, so you take 12 bludgeoning damage, halved because
So-
you're raging.
So 12's 6.
Mm-hmm. and you are now grappled as this creature wraps around you.
Okay.
So you are restrained. Okay?
Yes.
That ends his turn. Now this boy is going to go ahead and move.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Wall of Fire, is it a concentration spell?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Okay, so he's been hit how many times? Let me see. 2 times. You did how much damage, Whisper?
Still have the dice here, so 17.
Okay, so he's got to get... It's halved, right? If I'm remembering right, for concentration.
DC is 10 plus half the damage taken.
No, that's too high. It's a minimum of 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Huh?
It's a minimum of 10 is the DC, or half of the damage, whichever one's higher.
So it'd be 10.
Yeah, so it's a 10 for the first one. That's a 19. And you did how much damage to him, Finnick?
Because he saved, right?
Yeah.
I did 14 damage.
Okay, so it's...
So 10 of fire.
All right, so we got
10.
14. All right, so he's still maintaining concentration on that. And then this guy's going to move 10 feet and end his turn. Gormug, you're up.
Right, and Gathok is on top of the treant?
No, Gathok's all the way back here.
Oh. I thought he was suspended between the treant and something else. I didn't realize that was a creature. I thought it was a tree. Is like, that's at the edge of my screen here. So, good golly. Switching to my short sword, is that an action?
No.
Alright. Then... Can I get in melee with the one at the tip of the offshoot on the rift without entering the difficult terrain? No, because it's 15 feet, right?
Yeah, that would just be within its range.
Alright, fuck it. Doing it anyway. Just straightforward. 2 short sword attacks. First one, 19 to hit.
Go hit.
5 points, no. 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Counts as magical because it's a +1 short sword. That is a 9 plus 7, so 16 to hit.
That hits.
3 plus 4 for 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, burning a key point for unarmed strikes. That is 14 plus 6, 20, dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
We're going to be doing 6 plus 3, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
You punch this creature, and its body just flops down to the ground, evaporating into the molding with the floor.
Mm-hmm. And I've moved 20 feet, then entered into melee, which put me at the first step into the difficult terrain.
Yep.
For, what is that, 30 feet?
Yep.
So I've got 15 feet of movement left.
Yep.
Can I get in melee range with that? Or is that still
no,
too far?
It would just be out of your range.
Damn. Okay. Take 1 step forward then and call it a turn.
Okay. I also forgot one thing. The wall of fire, if you're within 10 feet of it, which both of you said you're flying only 20 feet up to be the same height of it so you can see over, both of you are going to take damage, as well as Talon.
I feel like they wouldn't have done what they did if that was the case.
Okay.
Like, having known that they wouldn't have done that then.
I needed to get within 100 feet of the tree boy, so I probably still would have done it. Just hit me, Joe.
I will let it go this turn, but you're gonna have to move otherwise, all right?
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm cool with taking the damage, but
I should have remembered, though. All right, Gormog, that ends your turn.
Yes.
It is going to be Viney Boy's turn. The first thing you see happen is the vines that are suspending him glow with energy that pulses into his body, and you see his skin begin to heal.
ew.
Oh.
Hey, Tristan,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna let him do that again.
Not again. Let's make it happen.
All right. Then he is going to...
Using fire in a forest just seems like a dumb idea.
This does. Do it anyway.
He is going to drop the flame wall,
Ooh.
and he is going to cast Wall of Thorns.
Okay.
Right around our two boys
Hey.
here.
Stupid question. We've cycled in initiative. Did Bramble and the Druid people go at all?
They're going to go right now. Thank you for reminding me.
Because we need them to be doing their ritual if we're going to be hitting this thing.
Okay. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
They're gonna say what?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
So that's you two.
So that's Tristan and I?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
That's not good.
That's right. We'll get out of it.
I've got a grand total of +6 for a total of 8.
That'll fail.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
oh shit.
Yep. Yep.
No.
Oh no.
5.
Hey, can Tristan see it coming?
No.
Oh.
The 5.
Oh no.
Okay, so...
Fuck.
Alright, I don't have this many dice.
Ah, you are a fucker. I hate you.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you both take 33 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Well-
Oh, my rage has nothing to do with that?
Well, it's half
How
for
many?
your rage. 33.
Oh, okay.
30.
Oh, that was 33 was halved?
No, that's not halved. So
Oh,
you take
okay. So I have to
16.
add.
16.
So yeah, put 60 back. Okay.
Oh
Cool,
no.
cool.
It still sucks, but not as bad.
Okay.
I'm so happy for you, Donald.
I meant for both of us, but okay.
Bramble's going to go, and he's going to go... let's
All
see
right.
here. Oh, wait, give him a long rest.
Don't worry, Gormy, I got you.
35, okay.
Uh-oh.
Chaos has ensued. Okay, he is going to use first and foremost, he's going to use his bonus action to make this his prey.
Nice.
Let me get my little tokies, because I need tokies.
Oh my god, Joe.
All right. Okay. Then he is going to attack with his longbow 2 times. That's a 12.
Who's he attacking?
The Trent. That's a miss, and that's a hit. So it's gonna take 1d8, 26. So that's 6, 10. All right. Gonna take 10 damage. 10 damage. Then these guys are gonna go. All right, and that is gonna end their turn, which brings us up to you, Clover.
If I were to throw an object without the intent of doing damage per se, would that be an action or a bonus action?
That'd be an action.
Okay. I really don't want to be within range of them. But I also don't want to let you guys down, so I'm going to shoot him with steady aim and then take whatever damage comes my way.
Who are you shooting?
Tree ant.
Okay.
My second roll was a natural 20.
Okay.
Let's go.
How do I roll that in this game again? Sorry,
roll the
every
dice. Roll the dice, double it, and then add the modifiers.
Okay.
Just quick. That creature is he 30 feet? Between he is, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I know it's too late, but I could have done things 2 times. Shit.
That is.
Mark your feet, people.
One more time, 16, 20, 23 times 2, 46 plus 4. That's 50.
God damn.
Damn. Papa.
You say 50?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was.
And that's piercing damage?
Yeah.
Why do you sound so disappointed? That's awesome.
Because I think because he's a tree, he has resistance to piercing damage, so it's not as great as it could have been.
And as you think that, you see the bolt hit the skin of the creature and kind of not dive down as deep as you really would have hoped it would have before it kind of
That's
flops to the side.
25 points of damage.
It's still pretty good. It's not bad.
Not bad.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Next up is going to be Tristan.
All right. So I could have hit this motherfucker 3 times with something because I'm an asshole. I'm going to move. I'm going to go right up to him. I'm going to move forward up to.
You're going to have to pass through the wall just to get to him, just so you're aware.
That's right.
You think you can do it, but it's going to be a slow-moving process.
Yeah, I have to.
All right, it's going to cost you 20 feet of movement to get through the wall, just so you're aware.
That's fine.
And what's your speed?
My speed is 40.
All right, so you are able to make your way out of it.
All right, and I'm
Okay, you're good because you already took the wall damage. So you're not ending your movement in the wall, so you're fine.
okay. So from there, I'm going to attack this creature
Yep.
with my longsword, regular attack. I'm actually gonna I'm regular attack. 14 plus 7. 14 plus 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
That hits.
21. All right. 2d6 plus 4. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. Plus my rage. Plus 1.
Okay, so you
9
swipe
damage?
through the creature, and the whole body just separates in two and falls down and melds down into the ground.
Nice.
And that wall there. That wall's still there, right?
Yep.
I'm going to. I want to do more. I'm going to stay where I am at, and end my turn.
All right.
Actually, I'm sorry. Can I just revoke that for a second?
What's up?
I want to move closer towards the guy I'm looking at. Outside the crack is the bad guy, right?
The left of us?
To the left, yes.
No,
Yeah.
this guy?
No, him. That.
Yeah, that's Gothic.
Yes, I'm gonna move whatever space I can move a little closer.
Yeah, I think he's off camera for the viewers, to be honest.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have Talon at the far right edge,
Yeah.
but then
There you go.
yeah.
All right, and I'm going to stay there, and I didn't attack, so my rage continues. I did not use. I'm going to. So Tristan's body starts to do his shift, and he goes into more of a lizard, half bestial bird. I'm going to shift.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to go to another thing to learn. I have to learn to use my beast, and I probably have to get a whole thing for this.
All right, you
So
read
I
that.
get it.
Well, and
Go, go.
I,
You're
was gonna say,
good. So
I
I'm
don't think it's going to
shifting
do
beast
anything
now.
for this exact turn. So Whisper, you're up.
Go.
All right. I'm gonna fly forward a little bit just so I have a good view.
Okay.
6 plus
How many feet?
6.
Probably where the
2, 6,
the
7,
wall
8.
once stood. So
So right there.
yeah, and how tall is this tree ant thing?
It's a huge creature, so I think that makes it 20 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna fly 10 feet higher. And then I'm going to cast another lightning strike on Wolf Killer guy.
And my AC is up 1. Okay.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12 plus. No, that's you. 12 plus 2, so 14.
It's 14.
Okay, so he takes half damage.
Okay. Boom. That's 9 damage, so he'll take half of that, but he still needs to do concentration on the Wall of Thorns.
Yes. That is a. He rolled a 15. So he maintains concentration.
Yep.
Does that end your turn, Whisper?
Yep.
It is going to be the Treant's turn now. He's going to move forward. Right
Where's he going?
right up between Finnick and Bramble.
Okay.
Does he not take damage from the firewall or no?
I just didn't
Firewall is
erase it.
Firewall's
gone.
Yeah,
gone.
I just didn't erase it.
Oh, okay.
He's going to make 2 slam attacks against Bramble because he doesn't want to try hitting a flying lady with flaming wings. That seems like a bad call for him.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
That's a 23 to hit and a 14 to hit.
Can I silvery barbs the 23?
You can.
And then I'll give advantage to Bramble on his next attack.
Okay, so both miss. Which was cool. So glad that happened.
You're welcome.
Well, that's going to end the Treant's turn then. And seeing as how his monster missed, Gathak's going to use a legendary action to go ahead and attack. Well, it's going to go ahead and attack Bramble as well, because why the hell not? That's
And he has
a...
a-
What?
Oh, no, I was just going to say whatever, like if Bramble had to make like a saving throw or something, he had advantage.
Oh, okay. No, he did not. He just an attack. Takes
Okay.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Which Bramble's immune to, so it's fine.
That's right. You're right. Good point. Good point.
The greatest adventurer.
I'm trying, guys. Anything I could figure out to convince Joe, I'm gonna try.
It's scary times. It's okay.
Okay. Next up is you, Finnick.
Oh, me already?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna show this tree ent that the flying lady is a problem. So, how tall is this thing?
20 feet.
Cool. Am I in melee with it already?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just do the. I'll just use the Tal'Dorei blade. Try and swing at this thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. He's in the range of your wings. Is there any aura for that? I forget.
No, but once per turn, I can have one attack or spell deal an extra 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
So once per turn.
Okay.
Okay. Hot dice, hot dice. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, now I have to grab dice. So. Fucking. You'd think I'd remember how to use this thing. So. Okay, that is. What's 8 plus 5? 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
That is a 3.
That fails. Also, it takes the additional 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Yep, so now it is charmed by me for the next hour. I'm going to just look to Whisper and Bramble, shouting, "I've got this thing covered. Go seal the fissure."
Okay.
And then, you know what? Fuck it. Bonus action, quick and spell. Let's just do a 2nd level chaos bolt at. Am I within 120 feet of Garthok?
Yep.
Cool. I'll do a 2nd level chaos bolt at him.
Okay.
So that is a natural 20 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you fucked. Respectfully. I have to remember. Okay. So 10 points. Or wait, no. I forgot to roll the other dice. 9 plus 10 is 19. Times 2 is 38 points of fire damage.
Okay.
To Garthok.
All right.
And
so
then
half of that
that-
is 20. No,
Half of 38 is 19.
that's right, 19. So I've got to roll a 19.
Wait, now do you like the 20 something?
All right.
For concentration.
The circle fades.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yes! Oh my God! Thank you.
I got you. I got you, boys.
I've been spending this whole time like trying to figure out how much movement
Yo.
it's going to take to get out of
Now
that.
go fuck him up, because that's the end of my turn.
He's still 40 feet in the air.
Okay. That
Right.
being
Yeah,
said,
him.
that ends your turn, Finnick.
Yeah. That's
Next up is this guy. He's going to go ahead and move 10 feet. And then dash for another 10 feet.
Go
Next up,
Speed Racer, go Speed Racer.
next is Bramble. Hearing you say you've got him, he's going to go ahead and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to... Oh, wait. Can he move that?
because, yeah, I'm saying I got him in reference to the tree end,
Uh-huh.
because the tree end is charmed.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to designate a new creature. Make sure this...
Oh, he's shifting the target.
Yeah, he's going to move it over to here.
Ooh.
Then he's going to go ahead and make both of his attacks against that little guy. That's a natural
Fuck him
1.
up.
And a natural
No.
1. Nailed it. Two
No, he
natural
has
ones.
advantage on one of them. He has
Okay.
advantage on his first roll.
And that makes that a 19, which definitely hits.
19.
That is 10 damage to that little guy.
Let's go.
Okay. Then his group is going to move. He's going to go ahead and dash to get into position.
Mm-hmm.
He is not going to dash because there's a big creature right there and does not want to get that close to it.
That is the correct thing to do.
And at the end of their turn, the large gash in the center of this valley begins to pulse, and you see the vines begin to push up as another creature begins to emerge from it. Stone
That's South America.
hand reaching out, slamming onto the ground as its whole body melts up through the stone.
No.
How very dare you?
How absolutely fucking dare you?
What did I miss? Did I miss something very serious?
Yeah, there's
Creature
new
in the
things
middle.
coming out the ground.
Is gonna go ahead and move 30 feet. Right up to him. He's gonna go
So
ahead
what's
and
his
make
name?
Bramble. He's gonna go ahead and make his 2 slam attacks against Bramble. That is a 15 to hit, which hits, and a 15, This dice is cursed because it only rolls the same thing over and over again.
I think they call that loaded.
So the
Consistency,
first
bud.
one is going to do it. Oh my god. 16 plus 5, that's 21 for the first attack.
Ow.
And then 7. That's 12 damage for the second attack. Bramble is looking kind of rough now.
Great.
As he gets punched real hard twice by this large earth elemental. Top of the round is you, Gormrug.
"45 feet of movement speed. I'm gonna run to the edge of the rift, and then I'm gonna double back on the bottom.
So you're gonna go this way? You 45?
Yeah,
So right there?
yeah. And God damn it. I'm going to it's probably not going to do anything. I'm going to pull out 2 daggers and throw them as part of the same action, because as a fighter with the thrown weapon fighting style, I can do that now.
Okay.
Dagger, at the stone guy. I don't know if it'll do anything, but I'm trying to get him away from Bramble.
Are they magical or no?
No, they're just daggers.
Alright.
And I've only got a total of 3 of them, so I'm expecting to lose these 2. But the first one is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one is math, 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
So the first one does 9 points of piercing damage.
You hear it hit against it, and you can tell it doesn't do as much damage as you would have hoped for.
And the second one
Pings!
bounces right off. Bogus. I'm gonna bonus action burn a key point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Step of the Wind and get myself between the 2 monsters.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna shout at them like, "Hey! Focus on someone who's a little more your style."
Roll an intimidation check for me, just so I know.
Yeah, that's gonna go over well. I like that idea. Good idea, Joe. That's an 18.
Okay. Good to know.
Fight me.
Alright. That being what it is now Gothok's turn. You see those vines pulse into his body once more.
Stop that.
No.
Then he is going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Using that. Okay.
God damn it.
He's
Wish I
gonna-
had Spell Sniper right now.
He's going to go ahead and cast that himself at 5th level. So that's going to give him...
5th level?
Yep. Okay, so restore 32 hit points. And that's going to end his turn. Clover, you're up.
I'm scared that I can't do anything against that stone guy, but I want to try just in case.
Well, there's also the vines next to him.
The vine guy, yeah. I mean, I
That's
can do that.
something you wanted to do.
It wasn't, but I will. Yeah, I'll shoot the vine guy. Just regular, because Gormrog's next to him.
So you're shooting this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I did that, so that you would have.
I would have gotten
Stat-
advantage on the stone guy, too.
Yeah, well, that I wanted to give you that option of whichever one you were more interested in.
Plus 7 is an 18 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okie doke. Five, 17, 21. It's 25 damage.
Oh, the arrow slams in, hitting some core and just decimates the creature.
And I'm going to
Hell
use
yeah.
all of movement to run up towards Gathok. Is that his name?
Gathok, yeah. What's your speed?
30.
30 million. She gets there.
Okay.
And I guess I'll also dash.
Let's go rogues.
Okay.
Put me right behind Tristan.
Got it.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Is that in your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gathok's going to go ahead and use another legendary action to go ahead and attack you, Clover, seeing you just ran halfway across the field.
That's fine.
That's
At disadvantage because she's behind Tristan.
Nope.
Sorry, I tried.
I'm not hitting.
She's small.
That's 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right.
Hell yeah.
He tried.
Tristan, you're up.
All right, wait, no. Garlic tried to hit. Wait, Clover behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, so was that a physical hit or a magic hit? I'm sorry.
It was a physical attack from his legendary action. He's not within melee
Okay,
range.
because
of you.
I have my feat that's still up. That is that if anybody within 30 feet, because they had to take a Constitution saving throw and take 1d6 radiant damage if they fail.
All right. Well, he's not within 30 feet of you, and
Oh, then never mind. All right,
it was
all right.
yeah. What are you doing, Tristan?
Okay. So I have homie in the air in front of me, right?
Yep, 40
And-
feet in the air.
Yeah. And then the rift, and who's the behind me to the right?
One of the druids that you've come with who's going to start trying to set up the
Okay.
ritual.
So
We've got Gathok to the far left. You've got the rock thing to the bottom right.
Mhm.
And then
Right,
you've got the big tree that's been charmed. That's all
Yeah.
that's left.
and they started a ritual to close the rift, right?
They haven't started yet. This one still has to get into position.
All right, so I'm gonna use my free action to turn to Clover
Okay.
and go. Do you need me to stay here or go and help them close this rift?
Oh, am I allowed to answer yet, or can I only answer on my turn?
Just go ahead and answer.
You do whatever you need to do.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm great.
And as she's answering that, I'm going to use my movement to go. First, before I go, I'm going to use. Oh, where is it? Where are you? Stop. Don't elude me. Don't elude me. A bolstering magic on Clover
Okay.
to where is it? So for 10 minutes, she can roll if she has to make an ability check, she'll get a D3 added onto it.
Okay. All right.
So right before I leave, I'm gonna use my bonus action to get. I'm just gonna put my hand as I'm asking as I ask her that question. I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and give her that ability,
Okay.
and then use all my movement to get towards Gormrog.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna change that. Can I go about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 backwards, right in between both? Yeah, there. Yep.
Okay.
Tristan's gonna go there, and and then he's going to rage again.
I don't think your rage.
Oh no, I can't. I
fallen.
use my bonus action. I can't do that. I
don't think your rage has even gone down yet. You've been attacked or taken damage every turn so far.
Oh, so then never mind. Then I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
And end my turn.
All right. Whisper, you're up.
All right. Where are the druids? And what are how
Druids
far?
are here, and the one is out of position is right here, pretty much below you.
Mm-hmm. And he's still not. He's not doing his.
They're
shit
not in
yet,
position.
right?
He's the only one not in position.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How is the stone looking?
What stone?
The stone guy.
This
The
big
rock
guy?
thing.
He's fine. He just got here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I hit him.
Nah. I'm gonna call lightning strike on stone guy because I see he's threatening right now.
All right. What kind of damage is this? Lightning or thunder?
It is. Pulling it up. Lightning damage.
Lightning. Okay. He failed his dexterity saving throw.
Okay. $18.
Okay. 18 damage. Lightning slams down into his stone form. Is it
And I yell
everyone
to the
within
druids,
5 feet?
hurry up!
Is it everyone within 5 feet or only enemies within 5 feet?
Oh, shoot. It is everyone within 5 feet.
All right, so Gormrog, go ahead and
But
make it.
he's so big
Go ahead
that
and make a dexterity saving
she
throw.
hit him dead center and it didn't affect me.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
You're good at those, Dom. You're good at those.
And
18.
Bramble rolled a 19,
Save.
so they don't take any damage.
They take half damage.
All right.
Fuck.
Sorry.
So how much is that?
What'd you say you rolled? 17?
18.
18, so
9.
9 damage, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Does that end your turn, Whisper?
I just yelled to the druids to hurry up.
Okay. It is now the Trent's turn. What is the Trent doing on its charmed move?
I'm gonna ask him to take care of that earth elemental, if possible.
Okay.
Like, hey, big guy, could you take care of the stone one behind you?
Move here.
Good boy.
He's gonna go ahead and make his 2 slam attacks. That is a 18, which hits, and a 18, which hits.
Fuck.
So that is. Oops. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So that is. 6, 11, 17.
Getting really nervous with how long this is taking. Like, this thing
Sorry.
is going to be an enemy. Like, how many dice are you rolling for this thing?
It's 3d6
All the dice.
per hit, and he hit him twice. So, all right, Finnick, now it's your turn.
Kaz does more than that.
Okay. Now it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, da.
Yeah. It's Finnick, Bramble, Druids, and then the rock thing.
No, it's Finnick, Rock Thing, and then top of the
And
round.
then Bramble and the Druids.
Yeah,
When did Bramble and the Druids go?
they go at the end. I moved them in earlier, and then I'm going them again because I skipped them.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna do something I. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do something that I don't think I've done before.
Okay.
Oh. let's go.
I'm going to cast Hunger of Hador.
Okay.
Hador. And it's gonna be centered on Garthok.
Okay.
So it's a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold, centered on a
shit.
point within range, and is concentration for up to a minute. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded.
Okay. What's this save?
I think that just happens. They make a save if they end their turn in that sphere. But at the start of its turn, it takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay. Very well then.
And then, so that was my action.
The range on it is self.
Hunger of Hador,
Oh, I'm
not
looking at the wrong
arms.
one. I'm looking at arms. My bad.
Hunger of Hador is a range of 150 feet.
Gotcha.
And then bonus action, I'm going to convert sorcery points.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Next up is the Earth Elemental. Yeah, I think he's just gonna go ahead and mollywop Bramble here.
Love it.
Not the treant that's just wailing on him.
That's a good point. The Treant did just fuck him up.
Thank you.
That's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and attack the Treant. That's 14 to hit, which does not hit, and that definitely hits. So let's. Takes 9 bludgeoning damage. Where are you, Treant? 9 and takes, and that's halved, so that's 4. And now that he's been hit, does that end your charm?
We had this problem last session
Yeah.
because it says if I attack the creature again while it's charmed in this way, the charmed condition ends. We had this problem last time,
Right.
and I can't
If you
remember
take
how we
damage
managed
from
it.
this way, I'm gonna say, for now. I'm gonna say no because I don't want to get into it. All right.
So it's not charmed anymore?
It's still charmed.
Oh, it is? Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna say until you hit it, it's gonna be charmed. Just for now. I'll figure it out another time.
Okay.
That is then the earth elemental is gonna go ahead and it's gonna go ahead and burrow into the ground. Seeing as how it's got a large tree ant attacking it now. And it's gonna go ahead and move 30 feet. There we go. And that ends its turn. Now it's going to be Ramble's turn. All right. So Bramble's going to go ahead and make his 2 attacks against Gothok, but because he is in a sphere of darkness, they're at disadvantage. It's because he can't be seen in that sphere. So that is a fail. That is a fail. The druids are going to start casting the ritual. So that space begins to illuminate as they begin that spell casting. And now it is Gormrog's turn.
How did the rock thing get all the way over there?
It burrowed underground and popped out.
Past it.
I'm leaving behind.
All right. I'm really low on hit points, so first thing I'm going to do is use a bonus action, and I'm going to use Second Wind to regain some hit points. And that's 10 hit points.
Let's go.
About. So I'm all the way up to 25 hit points. And I'm gonna bum rush the rock thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him. I'm a really diverse, all-around character. My specialties include hitting things and
Okay. Go ahead and roll your
hitting
dice. Running low on time here, folks.
Would he have advantage because he's flanking
Yes.
with Tristan?
Let's go. All right, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
6 points of piercing damage from my +1 short sword.
Is it magical or no?
Do I wait?
Yeah.
Do I get?
So you said
Yeah,
6?
it is.
Okay.
And that is an 18 plus 7,
That hits.
9 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Nice.
It is now Gothok's turn. He has to roll a saving throw. What's the DC?
15 dexterity.
It's a disadvantage, and so he failed that.
He takes 5 points of cold damage at the start of his turn.
Okay. And he cannot see outside of it, correct?
Correct. He is blinded.
And he's gonna. You see through the tree. You see the green pulse enter into that space once more, and you assume that he's gaining hit points once more.
Okay.
And I think Yeah. Considering he can no longer see, and he doesn't like that, he's going to lower himself down.
He's gonna
Good
lower
job.
what? Can't hear you.
He's going to lower himself down to the ground.
Okay, because it is a radius of 20 feet.
Yes, and he was 40 feet up,
Oh.
so he's going to drop himself down 40
So
feet.
he's now out of it.
Gotcha.
He is going to go ahead and cast Flame Blade on himself at, let's say, 5th level. So, pulls his hand out and fire blade just appears in his grasp. And that being all he can do in this moment is going to end his turn. Oh, actually, 30 feet. Okay. Clover, he's going to go ahead and cast Produce Flame at you. So he's going to make a ranged spell attack. That is a 25 to hit.
Okay.
So you take 3d8. That's 1, 3. That is 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Now that's the end of his turn. Now it's your turn, Clover.
I'm gonna shoot him with steady aim.
Okay.
I can't math right now. I'm sorry. It's 15 plus 7.
That hits.
22.
That hits.
I'm so sorry. I completely 22 to hit.
Okay.
It's getting late. I don't blame you.
I dropped my dice. 8, 16 plus 6. 22. 26 plus 30. 30 damage.
God damn.
Hey. As the arrow kind of pierces into his shoulder, you hear him go, ah, and pulls the bolt out of his shoulder. Does that end your turn?
Uh-huh.
All right, Tristan, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to turn around.
Yep.
Use my regular attack. I'm going to use Reckless.
Okay. You already get
You don't
advantage.
need Reckless.
Right, you already get advantage because you're playing.
Oh, so then I'm not going to use Reckless then? Because I always use He's fine. Okay, all right. So it's regular attack. Oh, where are we? Plus 7, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24.
That'll hit.
All right, 24. 2d6. 6. 5. Oh my god. 6, 5 plus 4, 6.
15.
Wait. 15. Okay, that.
Okay.
Plus my rage.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. 6.
Okay.
Nice
So
job.
those numbers together.
Yep, I got it.
I'm losing numbers.
I got it.
Then I'm going to use my second attack to do the same thing.
Okay.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
That hits.
Uh, 6 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13
Plus
damage.
rage. Plus 3, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So 16 damage total.
Yes. I'm also, because I've been forgetting to use it and I'm using it now for my Wild Surge. I'm gonna use my bonus action to make him take a Constitution saving throw, and if he fails, he takes 1d6 radiant damage.
He failed.
So 1d6, 4.
Okay. All right, looking rough.
Damn.
I have my. Oh no, I use that. Okay, and that will have to be the end of my turn. I have nothing else to do.
All right, Whisper, you're up.
Druids are doing their thing.
They are starting to cast their spell. Yes.
Cool. I lightning the rift.
Okay. What level?
It is a level 3 spell.
All right, so go ahead and roll d20 and add 3.
Okay.
Is she adding spellcasting modifier at all?
Yes, that's what I did before, right? Yeah, add the
Yeah.
spellcasting modifier plus 3.
Okay. 15.
Okay. Go ahead and describe how you're using lightning to help close this rift.
Well, it's still my call lightning. It's still in effect.
Okay.
And just shooting down the next bolt right into the center of the glowing rift.
So you reach up and slam down a lightning bolt directly into the center. And you see it explode outwards, rock and debris shooting out from the hole. And you see it landing into the spaces that have kind of like cracked out. And you see it begin to slowly electrify and pull the gap in. Maybe about a third of the way there.
Okay. End of my turn.
All right.
Just
The treant is up. What is it doing with Clover? Jesus Christ, Finnick.
Yes. Hello. I'm gonna have. How far is the Ent away from the Earth Elemental?
35 feet.
Can he get there in one turn?
His speed is 30 feet.
So no.
He can
Unless he
throw
has
a rock.
reach. Yeah, sure. Throw a rock.
That was the plan. Throw the rock.
Yeah, throw the Earth Elemental back into the ground. What's the range on the rock? Can he throw it?
60 feet without disadvantage.
Cool. Throw a rock at Garthok.
It's going to be at disadvantage if he does that.
No, because he's moving forward.
If he moves forward, yeah. Guys, I should get a pet tree.
All right. That's 26
No.
to hit.
Hell yeah.
I think that hits.
And it does
I hope it hits.
4d10 plus 6.
Damn. Jinx.
$27 plus 6 is 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
And it slams into Gothok, and he is looking rough. You see his shoulder is
You cut out, Joe.
dislocated now. You see his shoulder is dislocated now, and it's like hanging off.
Ew. Sucks to be
This
him.
is good.
So he's got to make a concentration save. Definitely fails as his flame blade disappears from his hand.
Okay. He's next.
I'm the concentration
Going right after him.
queen.
That's gonna be now. It's your turn, Finnick.
Okay. How is Gathok looking right now?
Rough.
He's fine. Hit the rift.
Hit the rift?
Hit the rift.
Okay, one more quick question. Can I get to the Ent with 30 feet of flying speed?
No.
Okay. I'll just move 30 feet towards the Ent, and then I will
Go for it.
I'll just. Oh wait, Gathok is on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine. I will just cast lightning bolt at the rift.
Okay. This style of magic was already used, so go ahead and use.
You know what? Can I do chaos bolt then?
Sure.
Okay. I'll still do it at 3rd level.
All right. So go ahead and roll your thing and +3.
18.
Okay. What kind of magic is your chaos bolt doing?
Let's roll d8s and find out. Guys, should I do fire or cold damage? Complete opposites. I'll do cold damage.
Okay. As you chaos bolt focuses in and is amplified by the ritual circle cast by the druids, you see it ice out all of the vines that are sprouting from this thing and freeze them into place. And they crack and crumble and fall back in. You see that rift inch ever closer. You get the sense that maybe one more successful spell pumped into this is going to be able to enough to close it. Is that your turn?
Like a leveled spell?
One more successful spell being cast into it.
I'm just asking if, because yeah, cantrips and stuff.
Right. The cantrips give you no bonuses. Each level gives you a bonus, depending on the spell level, to match the DC, which you don't know what it is.
Okay. Just because I want to get this rift closed so we can focus on the other guys, I will quicken spell Firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Add the spell level modifier.
And it's just spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting modifier plus the spell level.
But it's a cantrip, so
All right, then it's 0.
no bonus.
Right.
Hot dice, hot dice. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and describe how you want to close this rift using fire.
I feel like I would take the chaos bolt and then with like it turning into like that blue sort of lightning, and then my other hand sort of mix like a double helix with just a thin thing of fire wrapping around it too to give it that extra oomph.
Okay. You see all the elements that you focused into this spell wrapping around each other, pulling together and warping this rip in time and space and pushing it back together. You see the green light slowly fade and disappear, leaving just this empty crater of earth there. You hear Gathok, "No!"
Yes.
You see all the vines begin to die around the space.
Get fucked.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. It is the Earth Elemental's turn now.
Turn your ass
He should run away and invoke a opportunity attack from like 7 people.
I'm gonna move here. So Tristan, nope, never mind. It's gonna go to make a slam attack against Bramble. That is a natural 20.
He's okay.
What?
Silvery barbs.
Okay. That
Yes.
is a 13.
Yes.
That does
And
not
I'll
hit.
give advantage to Gormrog on his
All right.
next
well,
roll.
I'm going to just do this, and that is a 16 to hit on Bramble, which does hit. Nope, not what I meant to do. And you see Bramble get crushed under the weight of a stone fist as he falls unconscious to the ground.
Shit.
He's fine.
I got rid of the natural 20.
It's okay.
Mhm.
Now it's Bramble's turn. He's going to roll a death saving throw. That's a fail.
Oh, fuck.
He'll be fine.
It's okay.
The druids are going to do their fucking very best to get the fuck out of here now, because they are not fighters.
As they're running past, like, don't you all have healing word or something?
No!
And if they do, they're lying because they're leaving.
Gormrog, you actually, I'm gonna say let's let Gothok go ahead and make another legendary action.
One of
No.
two.
No.
It's
Not
gonna
allowed.
Be against. Let's see here.
How many of these things does he have?
He's only been doing one around.
Mhm.
Let's do it against you, Clover.
I'm not surprised by that.
That's a 10. That does not hit.
No.
Okay, Gormrog, you're up.
All right. The earth elemental looks messed up.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough.
All right. Short sword
All right.
With advantage.
with advantage, which is good because that first one was a natural 1. Second one's a 16 plus 7.
That hits.
That's 26. That's 6 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
Second attack. That's 15 to hit.
That hit. Does not hit.
Damn it. But I got off one hit, so bonus action, burn a key point to punch him in his stupid rocky face.
Okay.
And that's an 18 plus
hits.
6.
Yes.
Hit better. That's a 6 plus 3 for 9 points of bludgeoning damage, but it's
And-
magical because of key.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Still up.
As he's still...
Fuck.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. So it's a 4.
So he is now prone because I am using my key field attack. No, my open hand technique.
Okay.
So this next bludgeoning, this next unarmed strike is at advantage because he's prone,
Oh, go, go.
and that is a 17 plus
That
6.
hits. How do you want to do this?
That first slice cuts him, second slice misses. The first punch catches him in the knee, knocking him down, and then the last punch catches him in the face, turning it into rubble.
Okay. Destroy that creature.
Yes.
And then movement speed 45 towards Gathok.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. It is now Gathok's turn. He is going to cast Flame Blade once more on himself, this time at 4th level. Which makes it 5d6 damage. He's going to look at you, Gormrog. You don't understand. We all deserve to be free. How could you stop this?
This isn't freedom.
And he's going to go ahead and make his Flame Blade attack against you. That is a... $18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
So you take 5d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
19 fire damage.
God damn.
Ouch.
And then that is going to end his turn. So, Clover, you're up.
I'm shooting the Thok.
Okay.
It took me a second. I thought you just said you were
yeah.
shooting the thought.
That was a natural 19 for a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Get it.
Get it. Get it, girl.
16, 19, 22 plus 4. 26 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Nothing special. Just continuing to shoot as always. Sorry, that's not exciting.
Just load, shoot. You see his body get pierced right over your shoulder, Gornrog. You see him look down as his chest starts to bleed. You see the vines that were piercing through his entire body begin to rot and decay as the magic is no longer pumping in him from the open rift. You see his body kind of drop down to a knee and look up towards you, Gormrog, and reaches his hand out and grabs onto your wrist. We should have been free. Leans down, his head presses against your thigh before it rolls over to the side. Falls to the ground.
Now you are.
Oh.
Is the tree still alive?
Yes, the Trent is still alive.
Okay.
I got this, guys.
Yeah, I'm not done. I'm not actually going to attack him, but I am going to send over a healing word to Bramble
Okay.
for. Where's my D4? 2 plus 4 for 6 plus 4 for 10 healing.
Okay. All right, he rises up. We've gone kind of late tonight, so we're going to call it here as the team has defeated Gathok and are now trying to figure out what to do from their next step from here. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. I don't know. Anything I'm missing?
Next week, Christmas, we have the rerun of last year's Christmas one-shot, and we have Queer and Present Danger on Wednesday, our usual time, so make sure to come check it out. We left off on a pretty spooky cliffhanger last week, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Stick around if you want. We're going to raid someone after we go off air. And I think that's it. Love you, geeks. Good night.